Good morning and happy Saturday to you. This is my second try at Saturday sunshining video. I'm out here with my bunny rabbit and it is beautiful here today. It is already about 47 degrees and it's almost too warm right here for this sweater I have on, but it's a little chilly breeze somewhat yet. Wanted to make a very quick video. I made one a minute ago, but I left out a few details, so first, quick update about Taco. Some of my friends, some of you who follow me on Facebook know that my little Chihuahua was mauled yesterday by the neighbor dog. He came in my yard and nearly killed Taco, and we made it to the vet, I mean in the nick of time, going 100 miles an hour, and I'm not even exaggerating. Thank God I have taught my kids how to drive like race car drivers, because my little son flat strapped on the metal foot, and we got down there in a record amount of time. I think we left here at 8:07, and I believe we checked in there at 8:23, which is quite astounding. It's almost 40 miles away. So, anyway, Taco has survived the night. He is in critical condition yet. And I thought he may be able to come home today. She thought he might be able to, but when I spoke to her now today, she said there's no way. Also, friends of mine from Facebook know that I am in a quandary. My compassionate heart tells me one thing, and my common sense and the anger in me tells me another thing. I was gunning for this dog yesterday afternoon. If I had seen him, actually when I pulled into town and he was still sitting on the driveway after my dog had been through emergency surgery, and I realized that he'd been out all morning, no one had put him in, I was flaming furious. I wanted to go and shoot that dog. Now, I am not a killer, but I have had to shoot animals before. And if that dog comes in my yard again, he's going to meet his maker, and me, my son, and my husband, all three, will be clamoring for the gun to get this dog. But my compassionate heart in me tells me not to have their dog put down. After some of the anger subsided, and after Taco made it through surgery, I feel that what I'm going to ask for when we go to court is that I am going to ask that they pay all my bills, and as of this morning, that reached $1,000. I paid $700 on it yesterday. That tapped me out. That's a good portion of my income for the month. Almost all of it. And so I'm going to ask that they pay my vet bills and anything that arises from that. I was advised that by a lawyer friend on Facebook. Any complications that may arise in the future for this problem. When the dog mashed down on him, he actually made a gash in his back, and that was the only external injury. But when he mashed down around his belly, this dog is a Great Dane Mastiff, I'm pretty sure. It spread his ribs apart, the mashing spread the ribs apart. The spleen was forced between the ribs and wrapped around one of the ribs. Then he also tore open the muscle wall and pushed all of the intestines out of that tear in the muscle and up against his side. So he was not open, but everything inside was scrambled and twisted. So, and then after this happened, it occurs to me, and I thought all along that this dog was probably the dog who had killed Scooter in the fall. But there was nothing I could do about that, because Scooter left the yard and went down there and got the crap beat out of him and came back and died here in my home. Now that I saw the injuries that were on Taco yesterday, I'm convinced that this dog is the one that killed Scooter. So he's already got those marks against him for me. Then while I was at the vet, I told her who had done it, and she said, "Oh, that son of a bitch." She said, he came to my yard, and she said, "I'm sure he killed my cat, Toby." And she said the other night, Saturday night, her dog, she has an older dog that's quite deaf, and actually he alerted her, stood up and went to the door like somebody's out here, you know. She looked outside, and this dog was in her yard again. And that night, another one of her kind of feral kitties, we have feral kitties really like crazy through this whole town, okay? And she's another caretaker. And actually, she and I used to be in a rescue group together, and she was fantastic. Anyway, that night, our kitty disappeared. It came back on Tuesday, badly injured, and, stove up and recovering. So I feel also quite sure. And I've seen him in my yard chasing the cats out of the wood pile over there. I have a giant pile of railroad ties, and the kitties go in those old railroad ties and make, cubby holes. And I have seen him chasing them out of there, and I've run him out of my yard many times. Anyway, long story short, thank you all for everybody who really supported me on Facebook yesterday and gave me so much support, spiritual support yesterday, whether it be just good vibrations, I'm lighting you a candle, I'm saying a prayer for you, I'm saying a prayer for your dog, whatever. I know that that truly helped, because I don't think that he would have been able to survive had not everybody just been putting the energy right at him, and he is still in need of that. So please do that again today for me, for Taco. I cannot bear to lose another animal right now. I had a very, very stressful week. My husband was sick for 3 days. I got no sleep for a couple of days. Thus the sunglasses. Between no sleep for half a week and the trauma of yesterday, I look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame underneath these sunglasses. So, anyway, because of that, I did not get over to make the prize videos. So, this right here is the prize video, and this is where I messed up a few minutes ago and did not put all of the rules, okay? I want to show you the prizes. I put together the ladies' bracelet last night. Now, this is not a Pandora bracelet. It is a Pandora knockoff. It says Pan/Dora on the little thing, on the little clasp. This is a really neat clasp. I've never seen one like it. It's like a barrel clasp. You open it up and you stick a little thing right in there, and then you snap it shut, and it's very secure and easy to put on. And it has pretty little beads on it, some faceted ones, a swirly white one, a lampwork blue one, and just kind of neat. And I also put on it the hearts and keys and one clover. And I like this key right here. It looks like, to me, like a Mickey Mouse head. And the little key part is a heart. So, hearts and keys and a lucky clover. That'll be the ladies. And I think I'm going to end the contest 1 week from today. So, at noon next Saturday, that's when we will do the drawing and post the results. Now, for the men folk, I promised these button covers, which I had picked up on eBay. I've been told that they're fairly valuable. They're probably worth a little bit more. No, probably about, well, I don't know, close to comparable to the bracelet, the cost of one of those bracelets normally. How can we get it so you can see it? I don't know if these are Knights of, there we go, Knights of Columbus or what the heck they are, but they're really cool. They're brass. What you do is you button your shirt and then you slip this over your button cover. I suppose you could use these kind of like for cufflinks, but I don't think they'd be very secure that way. I'm going to look this up and see what the heck it is, so I'll know a little bit more. But it's a knight with a little shield with some sort of little insignia on it. And they are definitely antique, turn of the century. They're made of brass, and there's 4 of them. So that will be the men's drawing. So what I would like for you to do underneath is I would like for you to just put, leave a comment, whatever you want to do, but like the video and put on here button covers or bracelet, and that will determine which of the drawings you get in, and we will draw for that next Saturday at noon. I will do the drawings of everybody who's entered this week and post the results. And then I will also go and do one over on my Reborn channel. I'm giving away a few different sets of items over there. So I'll try to get that done today. I really thought about trying to get down and see Taco today. The office closes at noon today, and I really feel that I would probably be too emotional, and I don't want to upset him at all in any way. So I want him to see me on Monday when I'm coming to pick him up and to take him home. So I don't know. I may change my mind. I don't know. But I only have about an hour or so to make that decision. So anyway, be blessed, everybody. I love you all so much. And have a beautiful weekend. I hope you're having sunshine and have a great day today. All right? Talk to y'all later. Peace. And don't forget to enter.